Midday News is brought to you by Dogra A1 Digital Hearing Aid Center, Jammu, offering special discounts for the senior citizens and reimbursement schemes for the government employees. The Union Cabinet on Wednesday approved the adoption of the Home Ministry order modifying the Jammu and Kashmir Panchayati Raj Act 1989 that will strengthen the local bodies with a three-tier power structure that will be directly elected by the people in the UT as well as the other parts of the country. The three-tier system was not available in the Jammu and Kashmir in the pre-370 period, but now it has been established in the Union Territory like in other parts of the country, Javadekar said, referring to the Article 370 of the Constitution that was abrogated last year.
तो ग्राम पंचायत, ब्लॉक पंचायत और अब जिला पंचायत, ऐसी पूरी त्रिस्तरीय रचना जो पंचायत राज के कानून में निहित है, वो अब कश्मीर में भी लागू होगी और जम्मू कश्मीर में अपने जिले के विकास की योजना बनाना, डिस्ट्रिक्ट प्लानिंग करना, उस पर अमल करना, उसके लिए आर्थिक सत्ता भी उनको मिलेगी।
12 districts of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir have figured in the list of Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana top performing 30 districts of the country. The districts which have achieved the distinct include Doda, Udhampur, Anantnag, Rajouri, Baramulla, Budgam, Kupwara, Riyasi, Kathua, Pulwama, Shopian and Kulgam. These authorities have expressed optimism that the other remaining districts will have also worked hard to achieve the rare distinction of being the best performing districts under the implementation of PMGSY program. Terming the Union Cabinet's approval of the adoption of the J&K's Panchayati Raj Act 1989 as a watershed moment in the history of the Union Territory, Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha on Wednesday expressed his gratitude to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi for paving way for the establishment of all three tiers of Panchayati Raj institution in Jammu and Kashmir. The Lieutenant Governor observed a major and the financial legal requirements towards strengthening the grassroots democracy and the bottom-up approach towards planning and execution has fulfilled, and the historic steps shall result in the direct representation of people in the district level body through the direct election of 14 seats in the District Development Council. The Home Department of the Union Territory government have extended the ban on the 4G mobile data service in Jammu and Kashmir except Udhampur and the Ganderbal district till November 12. An order to this effect has been issued by the Shaheen Kabra, Principal Secretary of the Government Home Department. As per the orders, the high-speed mobile data service will be available in Ganderbal and Udhampur districts only, while in the rest of the districts, the internet speed will be restricted to the 2G. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh took over the National Chairman of Indian Institute of Public Administration and presided over its 317th Executive Council meeting on Wednesday. Pertinent to mention that the post of the chairman IIPA has fallen vacant after the demise of T.N. Chaturvedi, a 1949 batch IAS officer, former Comptroller and Auditor General of India and former governor, who has taken over the national chairman of IIPA in 2004 and continued to hold his position for 16 years till his death on 5th January 2020. Jammu and Kashmir on Wednesday recorded 624 fresh cases, taking the infection tally to 89,582, while the death toll rose to 1,402 with 5 more fatalities. Out of the 624 fresh cases, 228 are from Jammu and 396 are from the Kashmir Valley. Srinagar district reported the highest number of 176 new cases, followed by 112 in the Jammu district. There are 8,088 active cases, while 80,992 patients have recovered so far. In the major boost for the indigenization in defense sector, India today successfully carried out a final trial of the Nag anti-tank guide missile, after which the weapon system is now ready for the induction into the Indian Army. The Nag missile system fired from a Nag missile carrier, can take our targets at range of 4 to 7 kilometers is fitted with an advanced seeker to home on its target. As many as 20 politicians and social organizations, civil society, intellectuals, lawyers, students, youth association and trade bodies on Wednesday joined hands and passed a resolution in Jammu christened as Jammu Declaration, seeking statehood for the Jammu region. The participants of Jammu region have alleged persistent neglect and deprivations faced by the people of the region in the multifarious fields, including the general development, fund allocation, tourism promotion, employment, etc. for past several decades. Launched 6 months ago, the 108 ambulance service has reached to the people during the medical emergencies and ferried over 30,800 such people in the hospital in Jammu and Kashmir despite the COVID-19 situation. The 108 and 102 ambulance service was launched in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir on the March 24th by the former JNK LG GC Murmu. The department has with a fleet of 112 and 108 ambulance which has been increased to 138, and there are plans of further increasing the fleet in the near future to extend the service in the near nook and the corner of the UT. Days after J&K High Court ordered a CBI probe into the alleged scam of Roshni Land Scheme 2001, the UT administration on Wednesday directed all the deputy commissioners of Kashmir district to submit details of influential people including the former ministers, legislators, bureaucrats and police officers who have benefited from the scheme. On Wednesday, the Divisional Commissioner Kashmir chaired a meeting of deputy commissioners and the concerned officials and directed them to submit a comprehensive details of the ministers, legislators, bureaucrats, police officers and employees, businessmen and other influential people and their relatives who have derived all the benefits under the Act. Divisional Commissioner Jammu Sanjeev Verma on Wednesday reviewed the physical and the financial progress of the mega projects which include the AIIMS Samba, boundary walls and the alternate roads of IIM, 100-bedded hospitals of Kot Bhalwar and the government Ayurvedic medical hospital at Aknoor. The Divisional Commissioner stressed the need to close the monitoring and coordination amongst the government departments and executing agencies for the timely completion of the developmental projects. He called for adhering all parameters of agricultural values, use of construction materials. He laid special emphasis on the regular monitoring and ensuring quality of work.